Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Wednesday, and today I'm making this floral slider card, and actually there's a little hidden message in it. So it says, "You're the best," and then you slide it down, and it says, "Thank you for being you." Isn't that adorable? And I'm using the new "You're the Best" stamp, die, and stencil from Pink Fresh. So stay with me, and I shall be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm absolutely in love with this card. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The flowers are stunning. And Cindy has bundled them together. Just let me get my, I'm by myself, so there we go. Cindy's working from home today. So she has bundled this, and so you get the stamp, the stencil, and the die for $54.99. So it's a great savings. And I'm going to throw in the makings for this card. So I will score and cut it and everything, and then you can just put it all together. Okay, so I'll do that for you. I'm thinking I'm not going to do a handout, but I'll see, because I'm not sure how I will describe how to do this. So I think best to watch the video and to learn how to create it. Okay, all right. And thank you, everybody, for watching the CTV live today. It was fun, up bright and early. But they seemed to enjoy the card, so that was great. They actually kept them, so that was kind of fun. Okay, so I am going to do my stenciling. So I've already stamped it on here. Okay, so I'm just going to put it in the corner there. And I'm going to grab my stencils. Alrighty. So that is number 3. I should have put them in order. 3, 2, 4, and 1. Alrighty, so I'm just going to put that on here, like so. And I am going to use faded jeans for the flower. Okay, so this is up in the corner there. It's a lovely blue. There we go. So that is stencil 1. Just pull my drawer around here. And stencil 2, put it in the corner there. I'm going to use Lucky Clover. And I'm not going to do it really dark because I'm also going to use it for the darker value. So I'm just doing such a pretty green, and one that I don't use that often. Okay, so we've done Lucky Clover. Oh, Christine's in Mexico. Hi, Christine. Lucky you. All right, and then I'm going to do stencil 3. So now I'm going to do the darker value of blue, and I'm using chipped sapphire. Don't want to get those flowers. And I'm going to use picked raspberry. For these little flowers. Just 5 little flowers. Okay. And then I have number 4. That moved. Just push it up to the corner. And this one I'm going to do a deeper value. No, that's not lining up. There we go. A deeper value of the Lucky Clover. So I'm just going to have a heavier hand on it. There we go. What flowers did I miss there? Come back here. Oh, they're right here. Okay, and now I'm going to do the centers of my flowers. And I'm just going to do these in a pink. These ones too. I'm not going to do a third color. Okay, and now that I am going to use what am I using here? Fossilized amber. And because this is oxide ink, I can go right over top of that ink, this blue, and I will get a yellow shade. That does not happen with your regular inks, but you can do it with oxide inks. And there we go. All right. Just going to put my brushes back and cap my inks. All right. Now I'm going to take my die and I'm going to cut these out. Now I don't have my platform from home, so I am definitely going to have to take these down. Okay, so I've got that there. And I'll just add a little bit of tape to hold it. Oops. Okay, And now I'll run it through my and I knock everything over here. Okay. And there we have our flowers. All right. You also get a die for the thank you, but I am not using it. I'm going to be stamping the sentiments. All right. I'm going to put those aside. And now I'm going to create the card. All right. The first thing we need is a piece of paper that's 8.5 by 5.25. Now I got this from Vtran. VY. I don't know if her name is V or Vi. Okay, so I scored at 4 and 8. Okay, now I'm going to do some partial cutting. All right, I am going to put, so this is the side that has that 1/2 inch. Put it down here. That has the 1/2 inch section, and this is the side that doesn't. The side that doesn't, I'm going to move it over to 4 3/4, and I'm going to partial cut from, and I'm going to turn it this way so I can see it. I'm going to go from 3/4 of an inch. So I'm just lifting that up and lining up that marker. And I'm going to go down to 4.5. Okay. And then I'm going to move my paper up. I'm going to need my extended arm. And I'm going to move my paper up to 7.25. Okay, and now I'm going to take this, and now that it's down there at 4.5, I'm just going to go backwards. So I'm going to go from 4.5 up to 3/4. Okay, so 4.5, and I'm going to go up to 3/4. Okay, so there's my partial cut. One on that side and one on that side for my slider. I can actually, well, I'll just use my scissors. Okay, we're going to do another cut. And this piece of paper is 4.5 by 3 3/4. Okay, and I'm going to do a partial cut on this one. I'm going to take it and with the long side along the top, I'm going to go to 1 7/8. Okay, and I'm going to put my cutter to the top. And I'm going to slide this down to 3.25. Okay. And this is going to be the slider part that goes in our card. All right. So that's all I need for that. Okay, I'm going to bring this back. Of course, I have to get ink on it. I don't know how I did that. Okay, there must be ink on here. I'm going to fold, make sure my hands aren't. I'm going to fold on my score lines. All right, so there's the front of my card. Now we're going to do some stamping. Get my stamp. It has 3 sentiments on it, and I am going to stamp all 3. Okay. Now on the card, you're going to see that when you pull this down, I have thank you here. So the thank you is going to go in this section. You don't want to go past those partial cuts. So it's going to be in this section. And then you're the best is going to be down in this section. Okay. So I'm going to take my thank you. Oh, there's 4 sentiments on here. And I'm going to put it right here. Like so. And then I'm going to take you're the best. And I'm going to put it right here. So I'm just centering those. Okay. And my thank you. All right. I think we're good to go here. Lift it up. Okay. I'm going to do it again. I hope I don't wreck it, because it is kind of puffy. I can always turn it the other way if I do. No, that looks good. Okay, so there is the front of the card. Now I am going to stamp the bottom of the card. Okay, so this part is the pull, okay, for being you and the little pull sign. Okay, so I'm going to take these off. I'll clean them after. And I'm going to put this one and I'll put it about here in the middle, like so. I think that looks about right. And then I have my little pull. Seems to be the thing that I use on this all the time. And I'm just going to put that at the bottom and center it in the middle there. Okay. I'll ink that up. Okay, so that is all the stamping. Set that aside. Don't want to lose my little pull. So I've had a weird thing happen on Facebook. And what has happened, I'll post it because it is quite interesting. My video from yesterday, normally I get like 300, 250 views. The video from yesterday got 32,000 views. And I'm just curious why that happened. I'll post it in case somebody knows about why something like that would happen. What did I do? What did I hashtag? What did I do that would get that many views? I don't know. It's very odd. But yeah, 33,000 views or something. Craziness. I mean, it's good, but it is kind of crazy. Okay, these should be dry now. All right, now we're going to assemble. Make sure you don't have ink on your hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up and I'm going to slide this in here like this and slide it over like that. Okay. And you just kind of center it there like so. And then you can see if it's working. You pull this down and it's working. Perfect. All right. Okay, now before I do that, I just remembered I have to do something. I have to punch my notch. I have to do my notching. Okay. All right. So this is my notch. So I'm going to put it in here. And you want it halfway. You want it in the middle. So I'm just going to notch that. I'm loving this little notch thing. And then the other thing I did was I rounded these corners. There we go. Okay, now we can do it again. So I'm taking this and I'm sliding it through the right side, and then I'm bringing it up on the left side like that, and I'm centering it in the middle between these two score lines. All right. And then it should look like that. Now I am just going to snip it a tiny bit. Just a little snip. There we go. I think that's better. Yeah. Okay. So now I've got it centered in between these score lines. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a little piece of tape. And I'm just going to put a piece of tape along this seam here. Okay. And if you want, you can do it on the other side too. Now you don't want it to catch on any of the sides or anything because you still want this to move up and down. Okay, and it works perfect. All right, now we can put this together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my tape And I'm going to put it right along here. I'm using 1/2 inch, but you could use whatever you have. And then I'm going to remove the backing and close this up. Okay, so there's our card, and it moves great. All right. So let me see. That'll go to the...
Call from Extendiker.
That'll go to the... Okay. Alrighty. So now what we're going to do is we're going to decorate. So I cut one of my favorite frames out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some tape and I'm going to... Oh, this thinner one here. I'm just going to put it around the perimeter because I don't want it to interfere with the slider. There we go. All right, and then I will remove the backing. Cherries did my nails last night. She said I needed to have them done for the video today.
Oh, well, yes, you have to be.
She got this neat thing, and it's a little ultraviolet.
Or dry some?
Yeah,
Neat, eh?
you don't even have to wait.
That's good.
Yeah, it was great. I forget what it's called. It's a Canadian company. All right, so now I'm going to put this and make sure that I'm not going to connect with my... And hoping I didn't. Nope, I didn't. Perfect. All right, so there we go. Now, what I found the easiest to do here is to fill this in with foam strips or your pop dots or whatever you want. And the reason I did it is, there we go. It just was easier because you don't want to attach your flowers past this, or else it's not going to slide. And having them raised up works perfect. So I'm just kind of putting some my foam strips on here. And they really didn't show through at all. So just kind of built it up here. I probably put too many on here, but oops. Okay, so now that I have my, I can add my flowers. Now you can see it's still going to move really nicely. Thank you, Elaine. Well, as you all know, I'm a nail biter. So I'm really trying not to bite my nails. I've bitten my nails all my life. I'm really trying not to do it. So if I get manicures and keep polish on them, it seems to be working. It's a hard habit and one that's in my family. My dad was a nail biter. My grandma was a nail biter. Kevin's a nail biter. Yeah, it kind of goes through. It's a terrible habit. And what really got me was Cherry sent me this video of what's under your nails.
Oh, yeah.
There's
If that
bugs.
doesn't knock it off, eh?
There's bugs. Pretty gross.
Oh, she figures if that doesn't work.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. Okay, so I'm going to, let's put this one on here. Now, this little leaf is going to be covered, so I am going to cut that off. And so now these can hang over the sides and they'll be fine. And then I'll kind of fill in the spaces. And then this one is going to go here. And you see, I've covered all of that tape. A little bit showing there, which is fine. Whoop. There we go. Because I'm going to stick this leaf in there. And we should be good. There we go. And now I can pull it and look at that. Isn't that something? Very easy and beautiful. I love it. Now, if you want, you can put this onto a card. Yes, I think it is called Gel Moments. She doesn't sell it or anything. She just has all the stuff. It's lovely. So you can put this onto a card or you can leave it like this. I think I'm going to add it to a card. Now the card is going to be a little shorter. Yeah, and it's from Montreal. It's a Canadian company. So four by 5 1/4. Okay. I wonder if I'm going to have to punch a hole in there. I think I am. Maybe this wasn't such a great idea. There we go. Because then you can write you could write a personal message on the back. And then this pulls like that. And then you can open it up. And then you can also have it like this. Okay? So there's 2 ways of doing it. Personal message on the back or make it into a card. All right? Okay, so You're the Best stencil and die and stamp bundled, $54.99. It's a great savings. It's probably, I'm going to say, a $20, say $18 savings or something. And then if you'd like, I can give you the makings for this card and have the little frame and everything for you. All right. Okay. So that is that. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'm not here. I'm at home. I'm going to be Christmas shopping, I think. But on Friday, this cute little comes out of the envelope like this. And then when it pops up, there's a gift card there. All right. And then Saturday, since I'm working, I'm going to be doing a Christmas cracker using my envelope punch board. All right. Okay. So that's that. I hope you try it. I think it's really pretty. I love it, actually. And I really like this notcher. It's a great little tool, rounder and a notcher. Great. All right. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your support in my video today and all the lovely comments. I greatly appreciate it. So we will see you on Friday.